In many ways, I see many of you as family, and we have connected in one way or the other on very many things and issues and conversations. So I feel that maybe if I do not know you personally, I probably know you inherently because I feel PK is like my sister. So, well, let's...
More like a mama.
Well, that's good. So, why have we not been here until now? Our flag, rather. We have to have a history lesson here. If you think about it, the Filipinos of Houston are a reflection of a successful colonization story. Okay? We're going to go deep, so hold your horses. Success described by colonizers and the colonized. We enjoy the benefits of coming to the United States and levels of, dare I say, white privilege. Okay? Understanding that definition is central to understanding why we're here today. So, but listen guys, this comes at a price of lost cultural identity. Let us acknowledge a forgotten generation here. As Asian Americans, many of us, probably as Filipinos, probably have the heart of an artist. The storytelling soul of a riot stemmed from stories around the campfire. We do not remember the 1.5 million Filipinos that died trying to gain cultural freedom and independence in the Philippine-American War. Buffalo Soldier Museum tour, if anybody's interested, another time. Eventually, independence was had, but at a cost of cultural history and identity of future generations. We are only now seeing that, okay? So many Filipino Americans grow up not knowing how to cook the cultural food, except over here, somebody knows how to cook. Do not speak the language or know their origin stories, okay? Sound familiar to everybody in the room in some way? This is why we have not come until now, okay? So through colonization, many were subdued, if not killed. They were pacified through an American education system encouraging skills such as nursing and engineering, right? And although this is great in some ways, education, right? We have lost the artists that would be our storytellers. So hence, in many ways, we lost our history, a generation of storytellers, because sometimes only the victor tells the story. So you have a generational amnesia, okay? So this is why you have also an endless supply of what we call OFW, offshore Filipino workers, who leave their country to send back remittances so that the old and the very young can repeat the cycle of a forgotten history. We have to intervene in some way. So I'm here to tell you, as second-generation Filipino, that I've never really learned about this chapter in American history, not in the books, okay? I had to dig it up myself while in search of my own identity. Now that I know, I stay woke. Oh, okay? All right? And it took us a long time to bring this far, but it is here now. So on behalf of the Philippine American community, I check in my privilege, okay? And acknowledge and stand with you on the struggle. My eyes open wider than ever after visiting my parents' ancestral home in a small provincial town in the Philippines. The small houses many of you would see as a slum, okay? So this flag also represents a friendship I have with PK McCary over here, AKA Peacekeeper. I felt a kindred with her, although we are different in age. We both have old souls. We can only hope for a Philippine American Community Center to have a treasured history, like SHAPE one day. Very soon. And so as a symbol of our histories and futures, parallel and intertwined, I present to you our Filipino flag. It is a symbol of our history, support, friendship, and coalitions in the Houston and national community. It is my honor to...